Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Road to League with Wrexham. I'm going to go through all of the transfer stuff, even though we had like a transfer episode. I feel like it's good if you actually skip that to kind of go through, and I'll also give some of my thoughts with how we're going to play. We're going to play a little bit differently with where people are going to play, but we're going to have some fun doing it. So without further ado, let's get right into this. I'm ready, and Leicester is the first game of the season. All right. So kind of to give you an idea, we're still going to play with this formation, and we're going to make a couple of changes. But first, let's go through the transfers right quick, because I've made a couple of them after the fact. So I think Finn Stevens was there that we brought in from Luton. So that was there. And then Tonga being out for 4.4. Those were all in the transfer special. Some of the ones that were missed are in after the league ticked over. So Ford Purdy comes in for Fulham for 7 million. This guy's going to be at the under 21s to start with. Stefan Stankovic is finally in from Westerlo, and we're going to get him some cup games here and there so we can actually keep him past his work permit. He would qualify for a renewal, but I think we need to keep that going. Santiago Jimenez comes from Millonarios. I think it's technically Millonarios. It's Colombian, so maybe it is Spanish and said Millonarios. But he comes in pretty much as a reserve guy that can play, can slot in. We're not going to be playing him as a regular starter, but he'll be getting some good playing time as time goes on. Hoverton coming from SPO for 4.8. He's 19 years old. He came in as an impact sub. He's going to see some time here and there, and I think he's going to be ultimately a good defender for us. Andre Lanesta comes in from Chelsea for 1.8 with a possible 2.2 million. And he is another defender, 20 years old. And I'm liking where he's going to be. Again, this is a guy that's Skybet League 1 right now. And I think he's going to get some growth here. He's going to be used here and there. I think that's the biggest thing. We might end up actually since he can take nationality of Wales, we might keep him in Wales. We have tons of loans, so these are all loans. Ian Williams, Lino Mustafa, Cody Alford, Adam Kavanaugh, Steve Thompson, Dane Thomas, Dan Davies, Michael Blake, Aston Griever, Richard Wayne, Harry Davis, Daniel Robinson, Pat Edwards, and York Bruce all go out on loan. The biggest one being Ulrich Bruce. We need to put him out on loan even though he's 19, and I think we were getting some trained at, I think, possibly. But he will need a work permit in the future to come in, so I think getting him some playing time out and getting him some growth and seeing if we can keep him here, or at least getting him some play time elsewhere in case we have to sell him. Because we have one of those problems with Pablo Rios, who is 20 years old. His contract expires going into the next year, and the issue with him is he is not going to be qualifying for a renewal, which kind of sucks. I would like to keep him for maybe a couple more years, and I think this determines the fact that we need longer term deals for some of these guys that come in from the outside. For like a guy like Maradani, who does have a work permit. I mean, the guy has actually played so many games that I don't think there's any risk of him not actually getting a work permit going through. So the lineup at this point, obviously Graysick will be in goal. Santos, the newcomer from Brazil, will be on the left side playing a left wing back. Bukowski, coming off injury, is going to be the center back. And Maradani is going to be the right center back. So we kind of already saw him. Bukowski, I think he's going to keep growing. I mean, right now he's only a Sky Bet League championship. He played pretty well last season until he went down with an injury, and I think he can keep on doing what he's doing. I think I'm going to make him as a cover here. Actually, no nonsense. Let's make him a no nonsense, a stopper. We could just boot everything out. Jack will be starting on the right with Vale on the left. Vale will be our complete wing back that can play all over the place on attack. Carlos Alberto will be the deep lying playmaker. In defense, we might change his role going forward, but we're just going to see how he plays. João Neves on my Blau-Weiß Lens save. He is also 5'9", and he's playing good in the midfield, so we'll see how that works. Horning will be the roaming playmaker on the defensive mid as well. Archer, I'm going to teach how to be the attacking mid, because both Paul Mullen and Figueroa have promises, and I want to keep Figueroa on the team at this point. I mean, while he's only a Sky Bet League 1, I think he has some good acceleration and agility in his pace to be able to actually play better than what he is on paper. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping for. Let's do a new trait for Figueroa, and let's see, go around the keeper. So he'll actually have some more opportunities there. Paul Mullen wanted to play more as a poacher, and it makes sense at 33 years old. We're going to play him more as a poacher up top. So that's one thing. I mean, winding down his career, he's a fan favorite. He's not going anywhere. It's all good. On the bench, Daniel Jebison will be probably our first sub, with Leo Castledine being our second. We have Marius Kirkane, who I think will be our third sub coming in, attacking mid-type. While he is a League One, I think he could play higher than that, really. His technique's good, his vision, teamwork. I'm really liking what Marius brings to the table. Jovan from last year, we'll see how he does. Cade Gordon, Stephen Beige, Zach All, Santiago Jimenez, and we're going to get Pablo Rios in here as subs throughout various games, and we'll get him. Bayless will be on the bench. We'll really reserve. With Luke Alford, we still can't sell Luke Alford. Finn Stevens will come in here and there. Daniel Gore is also listed, but we'll see if we can move him. Montanez is still on international duty until the 6th, so he will be back for the Aston Villa game, which is why we're playing it. Lunesta and Overton will actually be playing at the under 21s, but be up here. Essa Munoz has a bid to go over to Cambridge, and we have a similar situation here where he wouldn't qualify for a work permit renewal, so we're moving him over to Cambridge 2 years before to see if we can get more playing time and a possible work permit in the future, or at least grow to where he's getting more first team football. As we'll get Stefan Stankovic in for some of the cup games, I think is what we're ultimately going to do. So that's how we're going to play. To start out with, hopefully we can get guys like Alford and Gore out. And I'm not sure if we'll be able to get Bayless. Bayless just signed a new contract, so he's going to be very angry. But we could probably sell him when he does get angry. So this is what we're going with. We're going to the tactical meeting here. Leicester. We're going to play cautious. And we're going to play the same way that we did last season. So play out of the defense. Standard, higher. Pass into space. Play with this. Let's go over right, left, and play through the middle and see how this works, because we have some good strength in the middle now. We'll play counter press, distribute quickly. That's good. We're going to play standard with a high press. We'll step up more to see how this works, and maybe we'll have to drop back or drop off more. Okay. So this is what we're going to play with. All of this red really concerns me. However, on the flip side, I feel like this was a mixed bag when we did our friendly. So Valencia, we took on Sunderland. That was a 3-1. Valencia beat us 3-1. Celtic beat us 2-0. We beat Huddersfield 2-1. Espanyol, we lost 2-1. So that was close. We started getting our fitness and form there. We go to Amin. That's 3-0. The Wolves beat us 2-1. We beat Leicester 4-2. Liverpool, we lost 2-0. Braunschweig was 3-2 loss. Then we tied Eintracht Frankfurt. We tied Borussia Gladbach. And then we beat Hull. So some aspects we were staying up there with a lot of players, but or a lot of teams, but some of them were still out of our league, like Liverpool. So one of the hilarious things is, let's look at the preview. Season preview is we are slated to be relegated. Us, Stoke, and Southampton. The hilarious thing with it is Stoke won the FA Cup, so they have Europa Conference League, which is hilarious. It is. So obviously we don't have it. We're not going to have anyone. Oh, we do. Vale and Montanez are at the bottom of the key players. Okay. So there is that. I believe we didn't have what our vision is in the transfer window episode. So attempt to avoid relegation, be competitive in both cup games. So nothing particular. It's pretty obvious that it's about the same. We need 4, so I need to go to that 6. 5, 3, 6. Go to that. There we go. We're within payroll. I've started scouting a little bit because we have the money. We're looking for wonder kids, and we're looking at expiring contracts that we could possibly bring in, and that's expiring contracts in Europe. So one thing we're looking at. So let's get this game underway. I don't know how this is going to go, but we need something. Okay, back into a new season. Season 2 at the Premier League. We're adapting because he's not here. We're improving. Ooh, passing Daka. Okay. Daka's not going to be there. This is still a dangerous team, though. No one has any stats, obviously. It's the first game. I wanted to play more of a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-2-4, but I just don't think we have the talent to play something like that at this level. I just don't think it's something that we can do. So we can't do that. So shout the boys here. We are playing at Leicester, so a little bit of a crowd today. Bukowski heads it out of bounds. Okay. It's better to be safe than sorry, I would say. We're back to using the Tato skin right now. Because we're out most of the transfer window, so we don't have to worry about it. Here's Figueroa here. He has the speed. Plays it inside. That's not the smartest play. That's just not the smartest play. Closing it down. There you go. Bukowski wins it. Archer. There's Archer looking. Not the greatest first touch. I actually had first touch issues in my Blavice Lens save on the stream save, which was hilarious. Jack's gonna get that. That was a risk that should never have happened. Figueroa does win it. Figueroa's holding his own. Now that I say that, and then he loses the ball. Good ball out to Curtis. We were trying to get back. Barnes takes a shot and that's way over. I'm not saying we're bad up top right now, but I might change that around. At the half. This was always going to be difficult with Montanez out. I might do a complete 2-player switch. Archer and Jebison will be up there and we'll put Castledine. That's what I think we might do. Or no. Yeah, that might be what we do. At the half. We'll have to see. Santos is playing a lot better than he did last year. That's for certain. Okay, good field switch there by Leicester. Curtis, far side. Our defense is sticking with it. I like how solid we're playing on defense. That wasn't the greatest clear. There's Jack with it. Good through ball. Barnes. Ooh, Maradani playing some good defense back there. Maradani's actually learning that right center back position, but he's playing well. He is playing well, learning it. Here, moving it around. Close it down. Ooh, that went. I think that went through Frank's legs. There's Witkowski. Good clear. We missed his defensive presence last season. And what a screamer by Telemann. Yeah, we're going to make those changes. So I'm going to put Archer up here. We're going to put Kirkan. And I'm going to get Jebison in here. I think. Yeah, so we're going to change it like that. And that's how we're going to go forward. Rios has to come in this game. So that's one thing we have to worry about. But I think doing this just makes us a better team. Yes. You're playing well. Let's get it together, boys. Yes. That's much better. That is much better. Jack looking for the cross. Horning looking, has time, trying to make a move. He does. Gonna have a shot and it's gonna be deflected. Here's Jack looking for the cross. Oh, well, that's going to be kicked out by Barnes easily. Looks like that attack is shut down by Vale being called off sides. I think Castledine's going to coming in for Horning is what we're going to do. And we're going to get Maradani up for Vale. Maradani's going to come up here. Vale is actually injured there. We're going to get Pablo Rios in on the back. Castledine will come in for Horning. I think we might move someone in for Santos. Santiago Jimenez playing up. He's at Championship League level. He's not going to get better. Beige could get better. Zach All could get better. I think we put Santiago Jimenez. Since he has a regular starter portion, so let's get him in. And that'll be our 5 subs. There's Castledine. Maradani plays it up. There's Archer. Playing it back. Castledine. Good move in there. There's Kirkane. Back out to Jack. Jack's going to have a shot, and that's not even close. I'm going to give a praise to the boys right now. Sanchez out to Justin to Barnes. We're still playing cautious. Good ball up to Barnes. And that is a miss. Barnes missed the shot. There we go, Jack. Archer has the ball. Furkan up. What a great through ball. Jimison takes a touch, and that's in! Wrexham takes a 2-0 lead over Leicester. Let's go. The tackles to force the ball in, that is... I mean, I don't know what you do, but that through ball, baby. You'll love to see it. Let's praise the boys. Another win to start the season. Let's go. That's big. That is big. Now the question is, can we keep the clean sheet? Grayson had a couple of good... had a decent amount of clean sheets when we didn't win. It wasn't often. We had about 40 points. So we won about 12 to 15 games. And I think maybe a quarter, if not a half, was clean sheets. So we've done it before. Putting pressure on us. Graysick actually punches that out. Andre over to Madison. Maradani, that's a good play. Bukowski clears it up. Jebuson's not going to win it, but there's Carlos Alberto. Maradani. Looking inside. Castledine. Good through ball. Archer plays it to Jebuson. I think Jebuson's offsides there. It's going to be close, but I think he's offsides. That's a forward pass. Yep. I think the pass to Archer is actually fine. No, it's the pass to Archer that's offsides. But I don't even think that matters. because so is Jebison. So one of the passes is offsides. Oh, there's Maradani using his big throw in. We need to actually see if he's throwing in the ball. We need to actually change that. And that's a miss. Okay, hopefully the ref plays it close to his chest, and he does. And that is a Wrexham win. Daniel Jebison gets the man of the match. Yes, let's go. I'm proud. I'm proud that we came away with the win. And that is the only time you will probably see this Wrexham team in third. For a while, at least. So, Vale had that bruised knee. We took him out, actually. There's that. Jimenez had his debut. Jefferson impresses. Let's take this press conference right quick. Cameron Archer, his 100th appearance. Jefferson was good. I would love Mbappe over anyone on this team. I think there'll be some business from more players. Corey Armour. I don't know much about Corey Armour. We are going to scout him, though. We'll see. I don't know. Perhaps we'll see more of him there. We're not going to play exclusively in a direct manner. We can't really play in a direct manner because we're going to get absolutely demolished if we play in a direct manner. We have Aston Villa next. So that is going to be the next one. So I'm going to put a cut here. We'll finally have the man, the myth, the legend, Juan Jorge Montanez, back from international duty. So we'll see what he can do. All right, here we go. Aston Villa. We're ready. They're playing with a 4-3-2-1. And wow. Aston Villa's been playing a lot together. Okay. So Figueroa did get a knock in practice, but he will be fit to play. Otherwise, we have a couple of guys that likely will have to come out at the half, but I think we likely play let's play like this. Let's get change in here. And I think, well, actually, let's not do that. Let's flip this back around, and those will be the changes that we make. Because after this, we have Newcastle, and I think that's when we'll do our rotation, I believe. Because there should be I think there's a week bit after Newcastle. So we can give them a break at Newcastle, and they come back at Arsenal, which makes sense. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's important to play well in every match. Hey, it's Pep. Pep is the new coach here. He was at obviously Man City until 2023. Then he moved over to Chelsea in 2024 to 2026. Then he was head coach of the Spanish national team until 2028 before he came back to coach Aston Villa. Okay, we're at the race course though. We're at the race course. We want to make the race course a fortress. That's going to be a tall order, though, for a side playing in the Premier League like this. So let's do this. So Villa's going to get the ball first. Good pass around there. Going over the top. Santos does win it. And Jack wins that. And we are on the attack there. Montanez putting it back. Maradani. Good ball. Montanez does. It bounced off the post. Montanez tried to cross it. It bounces off the post. Martinez can't handle it off the deflection, and it takes a Wrexham bounce off the post. And Archer can put it in. Okay. It didn't cross the first time. I get it. And there's Archer taking that. Let's go, boys. Cocoon just can't, or Cocoon. Cocaine just can't stay with it. We do win it. Bale trying to get it up in traffic. And now here's Jackson quickly on the counter attack. He's going to pass it back. And Cocoon has that. Cocaine, I mean, Cocoon. It's Cocoon. Yeah, it's Cocaine. We'll just call him Cocaine. That is a great corner. Bukowski putting it back in there. Horning cannot put it past Martinez. Meli, what's that? Malio? That's a good ball up. That's going to be, ooh, Diego Carlos does want it. Playing it in there. Archer header off the post. I think he's onside there. What is this? We are shocking Aston Villa at the race course right now. It is awarded. It is a goal. This is how we started last season. A good start, and then we were brought down to earth by the likes of Arsenal, Man City, United, and Chelsea, I think it was. Took a Wrexham bounce. What can you say? And that's 11 minutes in. We have 2 goals here at the race course, both to Wrexham. We are playing with a bit of edge today. Bro, Santos, he's not going to catch up to that ball. Why? Why do you got to push Buenda there? Okay. Can we stop it? Come on. Come on, Graysick. And Graysick stops it. Let's go. Let's go. And it's actually off the striker. What is this right now? Vale's going to take this corner. Back post, and Horning puts it over the nets. One shot for one being on target with that XG, which is actually their penalty kick, is the only thing they have right now. As that's deflected. I mean, there is a lot of football to play today. So you can't say Aston Villa is out of it. I mean, we're only 25 minutes into the game right now. Montanez is going to have to come out. We'll put in Jebison. What a ball. Looks like that was deflected, though. He couldn't take that touch in. Jack is there. Montanez turns it. Not able to take a crisp shot. It is located actually pretty well, though, the shot. Horning is tackled there. Faria coming straight down the middle of the field. He wants to attack Wrexham. He does with the shot, but that's right to Graysick. Ooh, that looked like that was almost actually intercepted. Here's Kamara, another quick attack. It has to be stalled. Buenda's there, crosses it, and that Jack tries to clear it across the face of the goal. It's deflected. Graysick's able to make a save on it before Jackson clears it again. The correct way. Buenda is... There could be a man that is offsides when the ball is played at the keeper. I don't think, though, that he is. Yeah, I think he's onside. Yeah, he is clearly onside. So it's 2-1. Now, Carlos Alberto is... He does have a knock. Good deflection. How bad is the knock? Okay, he's going to have to come out. We'll put in Cassadine for him. Hopefully we can go into the 2 minutes. Okay. I like that. Let's reset. It is really affecting him. I can see it. Ooh, Kamara just steal it. It's gonna be 3 minutes of extra time. Or added time, really. I need 3 minutes more out of you, Montanez. That's what I needed, baby. 3 more extra minutes from you in Archer. This is what I need from you guys. Okay, and there it is. So let's make those changes. We're gonna have Cassadine come in for Carlos Alberto. And Jebuson's gonna come in for Juan Jorge Montanez. Archer will likely come out, and we'll put in Paul Mullen on the left. And we might end up putting Jebuson back. Cocaine can play. We want to keep up the pressure. Okay. So I'm fine with this right now. If we need to pull Jebuson back, we will. I'm thinking we might have to put Cocaine back here and kind of refinagle things a bit. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's praise the boys. Come on, Archer. It's going to be a better first touch. There we go. Cassadine does steal it. Plays it back. There's the through ball. Jack crouches. Oh my gosh. Archer, you're a bit off size, but I mean, the goal line technology doesn't work because he's off. It doesn't matter because he's off size, but that was a rocket. Now, Jackson has a 5.8. I'm going to look at him and what his ratings are when we have the next highlight. So I don't think he's played particularly bad, but I mean, he's been pretty absent for Villa. So that might be why he has such a bad rating. Ooh, that was a good shot. Grayson can handle it. Oh. Let's see. He's not bad. He's just not necessarily good. I know that's saying he's not necessarily bad either. Okay, so let's make this change. You're gonna come over where Vale is. I'm gonna get Rios in. I'm gonna get Kirkane back where Horning is, because isn't going to be good at tackling, but he's going to be good here at the roaming playmaker, and I'm going to actually train him wise as a roaming playmaker, I think, also on top of it, in case we need someone for that position. I think he can play it, and he does have good long shot, so maybe we'll get him into something else. That means we'll put in we're gonna put in Figueroa on here. We'll get Jebison as the AM. Figueroa is there. We'll get Paul Mullen here on the left as a poacher, and that's gonna be our changes. And hopefully we don't have any injuries. We're rotating as best as we can right now. There we go. Mullen back to Maradani. Come on, Kirkane. Castline plays it up top. Figueroa's not going to win that. I don't want to say we necessarily weakened our defense, but this is Aston Villa, so our defense technically could be an issue to begin with. That's a good ball. Donnie plays it up to Mullen. Mullen crosses it. Jebison into the goal. And that's a good link up there. Let's go. 4-1 over Aston Villa. Paul Mullen's out here balling. Has an assist to Jebison. Jebison has multiple goals in the first two games. We have more shots on target. Now, how does that look in the possession? 38. We are taking more shots even though we have 38% of the possession. I mean, that naturally means Aston Villa is playing probably on a slower pace. If we get a team that could score, though, like, oh, I don't know, Arsenal, Man City with Haaland, Chelsea, and any of those teams like that, we might have some issues. Keyword is might. Come on, Graysick. You got to stand in your line for that. Okay, 4-2. That should not have went in. That's Graysick coming way too far outside of his line. Or forward of his line. There's Martinez putting it out for the goal kick. Paul Mullen with the steal. Let's go, baby. Santos, I need you to actually hold that. Let's go. Castledine actually saves us, and that's a good long ball. Kamara's there. He's going to clear it. Santos takes it back. For Kane to Maradani. Mullen. Good ball to Castledine. Good movement here. I like it. Ball's there. Figueroa back to Castledine. Up to Figueroa. Figueroa takes a shot and it's blocked. I actually liked how that was sorted. It was played around. Paul Mullen's not going to win that. He's around like 4 other players, but start throwing. We are shocking one of the biggest teams here in the Premier League. Get back outside. He's offside. If it goes in, it doesn't matter. I need to think about what we do for our defense on corners, for our corners. Come on, Football Manager. Don't do it to me. I want to hold this win, baby. Every win counts, and there it is. 4-3 over Aston Villa. Man of the match goes to... There it is. Cameron Archer with his 3 goals. I was about to say, like, where's Archer? Let's go. That is big. Yes. That's what it's all about. The fact that we actually stopped a penalty, didn't we? It pulled wrist. I think he's going to be out. Montanez is going to be rested. So Montanez is going to be rested anyways. Let's see it. It was a... We'll look at the stat line here. Yeah, so maybe if that isn't stopped in the 13th minute. Yeah. That's going to help us against relegation, though. Love to see it. Player of the week news is Cameron Archer, one of our guys. So in the next episode, what we're going to be playing is, I think we're going to come back for the Carabao Cup and the United game. And that also wraps up the transfer portion. So maybe that's what we'll do at the end of the next episode on Monday. Well, the Carabao Cup, United game, and then that's at Old Trafford. And then to finish the episode, we'll have that. So pretty good stuff. I like it right now. We have a good amount of depth. I don't know how angry people are going to be. Our next international set of games, I have stuff up for, since this is going to go up today, which is Friday. We'll have both Saturday and Sunday. We'll have Welsh games up for those, so you'll see that. It'll be in the same playlist. So what I'll do is I'll have that, and then Saturday and Sunday there'll be Wales games, and then we'll be back on Monday with more Wrexham. So that means we might get at some point behind. We'll kind of see how that goes. Our promises are going to be a bit difficult, I think, to handle, but a lot of them are good, and it's only just Paul Mullen, which at 33, I'd like him to be a coach. I don't know if he's going to want to be a coach. Maybe he'll just want to retire. I don't know. I would love to have him and Ollie Palmer as coaches here at Wrexham, just because, well, they were amazing. They've got us up to this point. We're not able to do that. So that's one thing. The next games that Wales plays is one friendly against Austria before we take on in September. That's Belarus and Cyprus, which is in the European League Division C, Group 4. Those are actually legit games. So next weekend, not the one that's tomorrow, but next weekend we'll actually have some actual big games. The Welsh national team. So I'm kind of excited about that. So I'm going to wrap this episode up so I can cut it and get it out for you guys today. Thanks for hanging out. Big game. Taking down Aston Villa and Leicester. We beat Leicester once last year, so that was a game where I felt like we were pretty even and we could take that, but I never thought we'd... I mean, it was at home. It's a race course. We had a slight advantage, maybe. Honestly, I didn't think so. Neither did the fans or the board, but we pulled it out, a 4-3 with some spectacular performances, mostly by Cameron Archer and his 3 goals. So thanks for hanging out. Go ahead and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.